It's Manny here, back again with another video, and today let me just explain something. I came back here for a few purposes. This is a library in an area which I've been living in for the past 4 years. It's the area where I started being, there was just a mourning pigeon right there. A mourning dove, I apologize. It just flew right by my face. It's weird. Not weird, but yeah, this is an area in which when I first moved to this area, I found this place. It's like a library close to where I live. I came here, did a video, and was really trying to be creative. Fun. Didn't know they had that there, actually. That was cool. I came here about 3 years ago. I had a YouTube channel with my sister, Semantics. This is where I started to experiment a little bit more with what I want to do in terms of entertainment. I took my martial arts skills to I didn't really exemplify anything. I just did like cartwheels and a little bit of Tai Chi. But that's where I first showed a part of me where it's not normal, you know? A lot of people don't do it. It's not a bad thing, but some people find it strange. There was people watching me, and I was a little bit in my head, a little bit subconscious, but I didn't really care ultimately because I continued filming it. I thought there were some funny parts in there. But it wasn't as successful video as I wanted it to be. Even though it got 30 views, something like that, 3 years ago, and I am highly appreciative of that. It was part of a Karate Kid series I was doing, which I'm sort of still interested in, but I've moved on from that in terms of where my mind was at, and I'm trying to get back to there because in that time of my life, I had just finished a lot of my institutional education. I had more free time after work. So I was just in the mindset of whatever I want to create, I'm going to go out and create it, and I don't care what anyone else says about it. And I didn't care about views or anything. I still don't really care about views. I care about creating content that I want to see. But I sort of lost focus of that and started making excuses for myself as to why I should not continue doing it. Because I did a few short films within a few years when I could have been making dozens upon dozens, and then learning the craft more and getting better at doing it. Instead, I just stopped because I felt it wasn't worth it. And it's procrastinating. I still have lots of scripts written, lots of script ideas written down, but filming it and getting it done was something I limited myself to, and put a limit on myself in saying I need other people, which if I kept in the mindset I was then that'd be true, and it would still be true, and it was true for a long time. But now I'm getting back to the place of I'm not caring so much and not going to put limits on myself for what I can do because of the expectations I have for other people, which I shouldn't be. I hope that's not for me. No, but I was having expectations for people that I wasn't letting them aware I had expectations for them. And not anybody in particular, but like just people in general. So I wanted people to help me out, but I never asked for help. So that's also something I need to work on, is asking for help. But the real reason I came in, that's the just reason I sort of came in. That's where I was at that point. But I'm trying to get back to there. So today, me doing this by myself, it's like a discussion I want to have. But if I can't find people to have a discussion with me, then I'm just going to have a discussion with you all, the people that watch it. And if you all respond in the comments, that'd be lovely, and share with other people so I can get different perspectives of what I think and such. And that'd be immensely helpful, and I'd be blessed to have that. I'm not asking for anything, but if you want to, go ahead and do that, and I appreciate it. And I'm just going to start doing my work for the sake of me saying I did it. Whether or not I get the recognition for doing that work right away is something I'm going to have to start putting in the back of my mind, and just getting the creativeness out, because I've been stuck in just creating things and starting the process of creation, or starting the process of a hobby or something I'm getting into, and go so deep into it but never finish it out, and start all these things. So I have a bunch of, it's like lighting the stove and getting the pots and pans and the water, but never putting the food in and never cooking it, so you never get to eat. So that's how I see about it. I'm lighting the fires, I'm putting the pans on, I'm boiling the water, when I'm not getting the food from the refrigerator, because I'm like, yeah, I'm not that hungry, but I can say that I'm not hungry, but my body is lacking nourishment, and I need it. It's something I need. Even though I can stop myself from eating, I need to eat in order to survive. And that's what I'm starting to figure out now, that this craft that I'm into, the talents I've been given, the skills I have, I need to furnish them. I need to keep working on them and get my product out, and say, and if it doesn't come out the way I like it, try it again and keep trying it again, instead of telling myself, oh, so I don't have the ingredients, get the ingredients I need. And if I don't know where to get them, ask where they are, and put it all together, and finally get a finished product out, and have the chance to say I don't like it, instead of saying, well, I'm not going to make it, I'm not going to do it right. So that's something I'm going to work on, trying to do my best. And I recommend it too, because that's advice I have to give to myself. Sometimes, like in my life, I feel like I'm a big supporter of the people that I meet in my life, whether it be friends, co-workers, strangers. I love helping people, but I have trouble accepting help, because I don't ever ask for it. Like, a lot of people know how to ask for help, and that's a good thing, and I give kudos to them. But I pride myself in being able to get through things by myself, and that's not the way I should do everything. Like, some things are going to, if I want it to be done the way I want it done, I'm going to need people. I'm going to start having access to certain types of people, and giving myself that access instead of limiting to myself. Because with putting a limit on myself of only what I can do, rather than getting the perspective of another person to see how they can do it, and if their way works better, I'm not getting that new experience to better myself, which is what I claim to be all about personally, which is self-betterment. But if I don't have other people's perceptions where I can find where I'm wrong, which I do in very many things, but in terms of creative, in terms of creating and my art, I think, because it's necessary for, well, my art, I create it for an audience, and I know there's an audience out there, but I need to start exposing myself to more things, more people, in order to get my art, like in order to create the art, first of all. Because the things I mentioned, I implement those very well in other aspects of my life, but in terms of what is going to help me be successful in the sort of endeavors I want to function in terms of the film and film world, I need more assistance than I have right now. And that's something I'm realizing and trying to gonna work better on doing it. As well, I just contradict myself, doing more stuff without people caring, doing stuff by myself. I'll do that for as long as that's sustainable. And then if people enjoy that, I want people to join me because I have so many ideas and so many plans, so many ideas of grandeur that are gonna change the world, really, certainly. And I've been limiting myself, but I have these ideas. They just need to come to fruition, you know. So, beside all that, nice little talk there.